Hello and welcome. My name is Carsten Lützen. I'm an Agile coach and a Scrum Master. And today I will share probably to some of you very well-known model, the Johari window, which I kind of rediscovered some time ago, and to me it just resonated a lot more. I've not used it that much before, but I know what it was, but not really reflected about it. So I hope that this will maybe spark some reflections in you on what to use the Johari window or how to use it, and maybe even misuse it a bit. If you like these videos, please subscribe and share. That would be super awesome. The Johari window in itself is a pretty nice, simple model where we have a 2-axis, 4 quadrants. We have this known to self and not known to self. So this is stuff I know about myself, and this is stuff I don't know about myself. So these ones, that's what I know about myself, and this is what I don't know about myself. This up here is what known to others. So I know it and others know it. So that's the arena, that's fair game, you could say, right? I know that I'm wearing a green t-shirt at the moment, for instance, and you know by looking at the video, right? I know that I like to draw. You know that I like to draw as well. The not known to others, but known to myself, that is where I keep up a facade, something that I'm not willing to disclose, that I would rather not disclose it if I can resist, or we can create circumstances where it makes sense to disclose some of this. But this is of course a quite interesting area. The same up here, which is it's known to others about me, but it's not known to myself. So that's a blind spot. The thing, it would probably help me if I knew, but I don't. So how can I make this smaller? And this is not known to self and not known to others, so it's completely unknown. That can be experiences that we have blocked off or something like that. So I would be very careful trying to venture into this, because I'm not good at that and I'm not trained for that. Anywho, let's look at this. When I first discovered or learned about the Johari window, I thought of it as a bit of a fixed, or that I didn't really know how to influence it, how to change it. But then I started to reflect more on it, and then it all of the sudden made pretty good sense. So when we are working, right, we are doing a lot of work around feedback. And when we give feedback, I see you at your best when, that is often something that is of course known to others, but it's maybe not known to yourself. So when we get feedback from other people, that is where we make the arena bigger. We get some knowledge. We can all of a sudden move this, so we know more about ourselves all of a sudden, and that's super helpful. The bigger the arena, the better we know ourselves, right? And the better the rest of our environment knows ourselves. So with feedback, we can move this line here, because then all of a sudden there's less that is not known to us. When we start to give feedback to others, then what we wanted to say is of course known, but it was not known to others. So we start to push it down here. That's one of the mechanisms that can move it down here. This can also be when we cry our heart out, so to say, or create some kind of intimacy where we share something that is maybe hurtful, or a big secret, or something we're ashamed of. That would lower it here. Again, creating a bigger arena, because all of a sudden we are more transparent, more is known about us. Be careful about this. So I'm always an advocate for sharing and being transparent about a lot of stuff, but some things, just be aware of that. When I started my coaching journey, I didn't really pay much attention to this, and some of you have probably guessed what this is. So for me as a coach, my aim is to get the coachee to reflect. And this will of course be known to self. So sometimes it might be that they realize something or they're sharing something in a coaching conversation that moves this down, and that's also why coaching agreement, Vegas rule, do not disclose stuff from the coachee to other parties. But we can also try to change perspective. What would Carsten say about this? What would your manager say about this? This can to some extent help to get it moved this way, so we start to get some more information about ourselves that was maybe not apparent to us. So if we are clever about it, coaching can actually be a pretty good toolkit to creating a bigger arena and helping people to realize more about themselves. I'm hoping that some of you will share how have you used the Johari window if you're using it, and if there are some nice tips or tricks or riffs that I missed, then please share it. That would be super awesome. And as always, comments, questions, ideas and feedback is more than welcome. Have a super awesome day.